Hey everyone, what is up and welcome back to the channel. I'm Heather.
And I'm Casey.
And today we are trying even more German snacks.
Round 2.
However, there is a twist, which is that we took all of your suggestions, we went through the comments and we tried to find as many things that we could find in the comment section, yeah?
Yep. There was some stuff that we couldn't find.
There was some stuff we couldn't find or they were sold out of or...
Yeah.
Yeah, but...
There was like special edition stuff that someone commented that we couldn't find anymore.
We couldn't find anymore, yeah, by the time we got to this. But we did want to give you guys a quick update for those of you that are subscribed. I'm sure a lot of you already know we have been sick for a minute. It's been interesting. I don't think we've ever quite had a spell like this where he was sick for a couple weeks, then I was sick for a couple weeks, then we were kind of better and we did a little bit of a theme park tour for about a week, and then I got sick again, and I have been sick for what, 3 or 4 weeks now? I mean, it's been a long process, and then he came homesick the other night. So when we tell you it has been killing us not to be able to do other content for you all, we have been trying. We really have been trying, but if I'm not down, then he's down.
I think we're both just starting to try to like get used to all the new allergens here and stuff like that, because everything's starting to bloom,
oh my gosh,
pollen, and it's just all different for us, so.
Definitely, but if you guys have any suggestions for combating that, we did get some local honey. We're doing our best, but our goal is to eventually have a video on Wednesdays and Fridays, and then a special theme park video on Sundays, like a Sunday fun day sort of thing. So you're gonna see that start to be integrated, and we are trying to get back to it. We've got like 3 trips coming up here. We're gonna go to some exciting places we get to vlog for you, so stay tuned, lots of stuff is coming. And if you enjoy content about living in Germany, traveling through Europe, and seeing some of the theme parks, then definitely consider subscribing if you're new. We would love to have you along for the journey. But today, it's all about the food.
All about the snacks.
All about the snacks. We thought we're finally feeling a little better. What better than some comfort food to ease the pain of being sick for so long.
Make us sick in a different way.
Yeah, that sounds like a great plan. Where do we even start?
I don't know. Should we start savory?
Sure, yeah, pick something out. What do we have?
One of these chips, maybe? How about the little stick guys?
The little stick guys? Okay.
Yeah.
We have realized this is a very popular brand here in Germany, this Funny Frisch. Maybe we can, let's rearrange for a second so y'all can actually see what we're doing, and we'll be right back.
All right, up first,
We're
Fritz
back.
sticks.
So these are, it's got a pepper on it, Ungarisch. So I think, is it like a pepper? Is that what that is, kind of like a pepper?
Red pepper?
Yeah, red, looks like a red bell pepper stick.
Probably Google it.
We probably should Google it. Do you have your phone? I'm like, one of us has to have a phone here. All right, we have finished our Google search.
Our research.
Our deep research. What did you find?
It's Hungarian is what the word means, and then there's a red pepper, so it's like
Paprika.
paprika.
So it's a paprika pepper, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah, which
Hungarian
we like.
Paprika.
Yes, and we like paprika stuff. We have found that we really like that, and yeah, I'm here for it. We've got a couple paprika things here.
They're also Ungarish.
They are. So maybe we'll try them together and compare. We'll try this one first. So this is Funny Frisch, which we were told is like the gold standard. And I'm excited about this. They look like little teeny tiny French fries.
Yeah, like baby fries.
Yeah. Ready?
Pretty good.
Mm-hmm. It's a little barbecue-y. It reminds me a little bit of like what Americans would have on a barbecue potato chip. Like a little, it's got a little bit more of that than the other paprika stuff I've had, I think, where it leans a little barbecue, but it's really good.
I like them.
Yeah, I like them too. Let's try the other one.
Potato chip.
Also the Funny Frisch Ungarisch, but this is the chip. So we've got to see, is one superior? Is the flavor actually the same? What do you think?
I mean, I hope they taste the same.
Mmm.
A little different, actually.
Mm-hmm. A little less barbecue-y on that one.
Yeah, it's a little subtle.
Mm-hmm.
More subtle.
I like this better.
I'm gonna go with these two.
Yeah.
I like the chip texture better.
It's like the right thickness. It's not too thin or too thick. It's a really good chip.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you.
New to these.
Mm-mm.
Give me this.
All right, so we're gonna try this Apfel Schorle. This was one that we saw to try. And
56%. Apparently that's different from brand to brand.
Yeah, we weren't really sure on brand, so we just kind of picked one, but we heard it's like a mix of kind of sparkling water and apple juice. So that sounds good to me, so I'm excited to try this. All right, so this is Rosebacher Schorle. Cheers. See how this is. Ooh, I like that. That's yummy. I like that a lot.
I'm usually not a big fan of like sparkling water because it's usually over carbonated for me, and this is weird. Not having like a taste or a flavor.
Yeah, me too.
And bubbly. That's really good.
That is really good. So again, it's kind of like just the right balance.
Yeah, it's like the right amount of fizziness for an apple juice.
Yeah, I think we'll drink that. Okay, moving on. Next thing.
Next thing.
I knew it. I knew he was gonna grab that. Yes, I did.
You did not.
I definitely did.
All right, we're gonna go with the Princeton Rolly?
Rolla? If I had a guess.
There was another name for these though. They called them, someone in the comment section called them something else.
They did.
And it's just like the type of cookie, and this is just a
something
specific brand of it.
I think.
Doppel cookie, I guess, basically.
Yeah, Doppelkekse. Is that what it's called? Just like the generic term for it? Because I think they do have other flavorings and stuff of this, right?
Yeah, there was like chocolate ones and hazelnut.
We just got the traditional
original,
chocolate, yeah.
The OG. I wish there was a better way to open this.
There probably is. Germany always has a good way to open it. Right here, you just pull it.
Ask and you shall receive.
Yes.
Look at that.
Wow.
That was way better.
German engineering is the best on everything, not just like food things, but
these look good.
Really good. Oh, these do look good, and they're big. These are, we've got the little prints on the cookie here. They're really large, and then you've got the chocolate filling in the side. Yum, this looks really good. This is gonna be messy. Mmm.
I really like the chocolate in the center.
This is a
It's
coffee
got a really
cookie.
good flavor. Yeah, you almost have to have something to drink with it because the cookies is a little on the dry side. So like it definitely would go good with some sort of drink.
This is really good. I definitely think this would be great dipped in coffee. 100%. And I love it too because I know a lot of you had mentioned you've learned that I don't like overly sweet things typically. And this is again that perfect thing where it's not too sweet. The cookie itself is not overly sweet, so it's really just the chocolate that adds the sweetness, which is nice.
Yeah, there's not a ton of it in the middle, but
very good.
Just enough.
Now see, this is why we always ask for your suggestions too. When we're left to our own devices, we don't do as well. Everything so far has been very good. So I'm excited. I have high hopes for the rest of everything on this table now. So next thing. All right, you want another drink?
Absolutely after that.
Okay, well, we're gonna have to do these at the same time because we got the original Mesa mix this time instead of me accidentally getting the diet. If you haven't seen that video though, I'll link it overhead and down below. And then we were told that this I don't know if it's Paulaner or Paulaner, Spezi is like, again, the best of the pre-mix. We've heard most people like to mix it themselves and that's the best, but that of the store-bought, this seemed to be a lot of people's favorite. So I want to directly compare.
Is this just like another version of it?
It is. It's like a Coke
It's still
orange.
like Coke and orange thing?
Yep.
Yeah, I see that now.
So I wanted to compare them back to back.
Lemonade with cola.
Is that not the same thing?
We'll find out.
I guess we will find out. We're gonna do a comparison test. All right. So I've got the Mesa, you've got the Paulaner.
Spezi.
Paulaner. Moment of truth.
Okay.
I have mixed feelings. I can't decide actually.
They're very similar. I feel like I don't taste a whole lot of orange in this. It's more...
I feel the opposite. I feel like I taste more of the orange in that.
I feel like I didn't. I felt like it just tasted more like Coke to me.
Here, let me try this one again. I'm perplexed. I'm confounded. This one reminds me more of Coke than that one. It's a little more carbonated, I think, this one.
Yeah, I would agree with the whole, that being more carbonated.
I don't know, I like them both actually. I can't...
They're like similar but different.
My initial gut instinct was that I preferred that one, the Paulaner, but I really do like them both. And I do, for me, this one feels more fruity slightly and less carbonated. and this one feels a little less fruity but more carbonated. I think it would just depend on what I was in the mood for. If I wanted more of a
I feel like this is more fruity and more carbonated.
What do you guys think?
And then this is less fruity.
Break
less
the tie in the
carbonated.
comments. Let us know which you think has a more fruity flavor. The Pollinaire Specie or the Meso Mix. Choose wisely down in the comments. Who's the winner of
That
this?
sounds like a threat.
It's not a threat. It's just a strong suggestion. No, just kidding. But yeah, let us know what you think about the two. I like them both though. I preferred both of those to the accidental diet one.
Oh yeah, the diet one was a little weird.
Yeah, these are good. I would drink these.
I don't know if I could pick like one or the other. I just feel like they're different.
All right, next thing. All right, I'm gonna roll into this frame and make a decision here. I need something savory before the next sweet thing, and I wanna try these cold things soon, so let's try the regular chips.
The Riffles?
Yes. We're back to Funny Frisha. We were told just like the regular salted, which it didn't say salt, but I saw salt on the front.
It's got a picture of a bowl of salt.
Yes.
Natural.
So I'm assuming these are the right ones. Hopefully they are.
Natural.
I do like a good like waffle texture
Yeah.
chip too.
I like those for like dips.
Oh yeah, I don't know. I've never really dipped potato chips. I've noticed here though in Germany there's a lot of sauces and dips at the store. So are there any really good sauces we should try? Because it's sort of an aisle we bypass, but I always see so much in there. So that would be something good to know.
My mom used to make a dip with like shredded cheese and like.
You had me at cheese.
I know. I don't know what else is in it. I'll have to ask her. But I always use like Ripple.
Oh, okay.
Like the Ruffle chips.
Yeah.
And dip, and it was always so good when I was a kid.
Here we go. Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I like the flavor.
I like them.
I like the salted flavor, but the chip tastes like a little stale to me.
Really?
Yeah. Maybe I just got a bad one. I'll try again.
Yeah, I like them. I think they're a very solid classic chip. Again, I really like the consistency they get on the thickness of their stuff is really good. I think it's not overly thick or too thin. Maybe I'm being too picky, but
The second one was better. The first one was like a little stale. That's a good all-around potato chip.
So, those of you that told us that Funny Frisch is the gold standard.
It's a go-to brand for us now.
Yeah, I would say that that's very accurate. Yum. So, we've got two different, I don't think it's ice cream though. I think it's more like a whipped filling. We've got Kinder Penguins and Milk Schnitte. I believe these were supposed to be refrigerated, so I put them in the fridge. They were in the refrigerated section at the supermarket.
I put them in the freezer when we got home.
Yeah, he did, and I said,
She
no, I
took
think
them
they
out.
go in the fridge.
I feel
Hopefully
like
I did
ice
that right.
cream usually goes in the freezer, but I could be wrong. Maybe it's not. I don't know. Maybe it's not
I
ice
don't know.
cream.
I don't know, but I just thought that I'm gonna put them how I found them.
Hopefully they're not melted.
Yeah, hopefully they're not. So I'm sure these are gonna be probably similar. I'm gonna guess that the filling is similar and that it's just the outer part that's different. But we're gonna try, maybe we'll split
Yeah, it's just split
one. Yeah, you wanna try to gently get that off. Maybe there's a trick to this too. Oh, fancy. Look at this accordion style action.
Oh, then it tells you how to open the regular package.
Oh, nice.
It comes with directions how to open it.
Yeah, so let's show them the different ones. For those of you that might not be familiar with this, these are some of the snacks we've been recommended here in Germany. We are two Americans currently living in Germany, so we are trying to just get immersed in the culture, try the food, get out, see things, and oh my gosh, we are enjoying it so much so far. So let's see how these compare, because I don't think it's actually ice cream.
I'll let you know in a second.
Okay, I guess we can trade again.
Not ice cream. It is like a whipped cream.
You got almond in it?
Honey, or it had a picture of honey and wheat on the front.
I don't know, but that's pretty good.
Yeah, I like this one.
You wanna try this? So this one, it's kind of like an ice cream sandwich patty, but I'd say drier.
Yeah.
But it's, the filling's really good and soft and creamy, so I think it kind of,
It's weird because
Balances the dryness.
That one, being in the fridge, is not very cold.
yeah, I know, it's not super cold.
Yeah. Well, that's different. I definitely taste the honey in this one. And then the outside is a lot spongier. It's more like a cake. on the outside, and that's just like chocolate covering.
Yeah, this one doesn't have the same flavor on the filling.
Yeah, no, they
I
definitely
think the
taste
texture's
different.
a little different too, which is maybe just because of the ingredients.
Yeah, because that's got like a hard chocolate
I don't actually know which I like more. I actually like them both.
I'm gonna go with the Kinder one.
The Kinder one?
Yeah.
Well,
this
is this Kinder? Because someone said to get Kinder, but all I saw over in this section was this one, and it doesn't say Kinder. But this was the one that I saw next to everything else. Yeah, those are both really good. That's really different.
You like this one more?
I don't know that I like it more. It's just very different. I've never had anything that tastes exactly like that.
Yeah, no. The flavor's good. It's just like the dry cake outer, I'm not a huge fan of. I don't dislike it,
Swap again.
but I like the chocolate on this one. Well, the Kinder Penguin takes the cake for me.
Ha! See, I think I really like the, I think I really like the flavor of the filling of this milk schnitte. But that maybe I prefer the coating of that one.
Actually,
Yeah. I don't know, another hard call. Neither one are bad. I like them both. Try these again.
for research. We still got more snacks. You're unbelievable.
Ich habe diese snacks. That's probably not proper German. All right, we have returned with coffee and tea. We're gonna do this correctly this time. He doesn't drink coffee. You all know I think that's crazy when I say that with love. But we were told if he doesn't drink coffee, that maybe tea. So he's got a tea, I've got a coffee for a couple of these things. So your tea's probably still pretty hot. So
yes, it is.
Let's maybe do the tofifi next.
Tofifi.
Yeah, while your tea cools down. So this was a big one we kept seeing too, that everybody kept recommending the tofifi. So hopefully this is correct. It looks like hazelnut and caramel with a nougat cream and chocolate. That sounds really
It
good.
does sound good.
Wow, look at the presentation.
A little fancy little box.
Wow, love that.
Look at that, another little easy.
Another easy
arrow.
open. An arrow.
Look at that.
Wow. Look at, they're so fancy looking. Did I just pop it out? Oh. Mine doesn't want to pop out. All right, so they're very creamy and, you know, kind of like when chocolate melts. Yeah, okay, I'm excited about this. I think it's gonna be good.
There's a lot going on with that.
It's like a milk dud.
Mm-hmm.
I think the flavor's delicious.
There's just a lot of flavors in it. Like between the hazelnut, caramel, nougat, and chocolate.
I like it.
I don't dislike it.
I think those are really good. It does remind me a little bit of a milk dud, but like a much higher quality.
Kind of reminds me of a Rolo.
I don't think I've ever had Rolos. Yeah, I don't think I've ever had one, so I can't really.
Like chocolate covered caramel.
That, yeah, I mean, that makes
Thing.
sense. Yeah, I've never had that, I don't think.
Sort of reminds me of.
They were on the sweeter side, but it's still not, I mean, when I think of like sweets in America, they're always so sweet. I don't think it's as sweet as most of that.
I can't decide if I want to chew it or just let it melt.
Yeah, I don't know, is there like a specific way to eat these? Do you just pop them out and eat them, or are there other ways these get used? Let us know down in the comments. And again though, another good item. We got another Rittersport because we know these are a fan favorite here. There was a specific one someone mentioned, but that was one of the things we couldn't find. We couldn't find that particular Rittersport, or Rittersport. That was very American to me. Rittersport. That was bad. Anyway, old habits die hard, but yeah, so we are going to try this one. Casey picked this out. It is nougat. Nougat.
Can't go wrong with it.
You gotta open it the special way.
Oh, pocket chocolate.
Yeah.
Chocolate pocket.
So I think this is just chocolate covered and then like a softer
It's
chocolate
very soft.
on the inside, right?
Yeah, it just breaks away.
All right, ready? That's too sweet for me.
That's a lot of chocolate.
As per usual, the chocolate's really good. It's just too sweet for me.
Yeah, I'm gonna need a drink after that.
Mhm.
It's really good, but very, very chocolatey.
One bite would satisfy you with that.
Not my favorite of the Rittersports.
Yeah, me either, but that's just because I like something to cut the sweetness, and it's just all
Yeah.
sweet.
That would cut the savory.
Yeah, that would cut the savory for sure. That was so sweet, I'm just gonna say we're gonna switch gears.
Yeah, I can't handle any more chocolate right now.
Yeah, that was very rich. So this is the Lorenz Erdnusslaken Classic, which we think is kind of like a peanut puff from what we have heard. And we heard this is kind of a popular snack too, I think with beer, maybe is what I heard, or what I read in the comments, I wanna say. But Americans love our peanut. Oh, it smells like peanut butter, oh my gosh. Yeah, literally smells like peanut butter, but it's kind of these like almost mini Cheeto puff looking guys with some dark coating. Yeah, I don't know, do you all have Cheetos here? You know, now that I think about it, I've never seen them out anywhere.
I haven't seen any Cheetos here.
Yeah, that might not be a thing here, but all right, here we go. Very different than I expected. I like that.
What are those like little cheese puff things that we have back home?
The cheese puff things, like the little ball, like the cheese puff balls?
No, not the balls. They're kind of like this, but a little thicker. It's kind of like
Cheetos?
No, not a Cheeto.
It's a Cheeto.
Am
I thought these were gonna be not sweet, but sweeter than they are. These are very savory. It almost tastes literally like eating a peanut. You know what came up just now when he searched? Cheetos.
It's not a Cheeto.
It's a lot of Cheetos on that scrolling section.
No, they're not.
Well, I can tell you my verdict is these are addicting. And they have a Nutri-Score of D, so that's not good. I do think there's a heavy oil content in this, if I had to guess. The flavor's really good though, I really like this.
I like them too. It's weird how much like peanut butter it tastes. Like,
but raw.
Yeah.
Raw peanut butter,
like
no
really,
sugar.
yeah, like fresh peanut butter.
Mm-hmm.
But then like the cheese puff thing, I can't find. I
The
remember
serious
eating
thing that is a Cheeto?
It's not. Give me 2 more seconds.
Okay.
Anyways,
10 out of 10 determines they were Cheetos.
not Cheetos.
Let's try this Merci chocolate. Now this is the one thing I don't think is a German brand, but this was recommended for me to try with coffee. And I thought by the name that it must be a French brand, but then on the back I noticed it says something about the Netherlands, so let me know. It says something about Germany too, so is it? What country is this originally from?
Who makes this?
Maybe it is German, I don't know, but you know, just the name would suggest French, but I guess that's not necessarily true, but yeah, let us know. This is the Café Sahne, so meant for coffee, so this is probably, I probably will have a stronger opinion on this.
I'll try it with my tea.
Try it with your tea. So inside are these mini gold chocolate bars, how fancy.
Oh,
so we have the Merci on the front, and
Is
then
that
like,
white chocolate?
yeah, it looks like a strip of white chocolate on the back.
I'll just try it plain first.
Okay.
Oh, it tastes like coffee.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I don't know how that pairs with tea.
Well, they didn't say to try this with tea. 10 out of 10 would recommend this. That is delicious. This is absolutely delicious.
Not my thing. It's not terrible. The white chocolate kind of balances it out a little bit. I can't stand the taste of coffee.
This is delicious, especially with the coffee. So, I mean, I see what he's saying. If you're not a coffee person, I don't think this probably would be for you, but if you are a coffee person, it was already good, but then as soon as I took the sip of coffee, it took it up like a whole other level. So this was a great suggestion, so thank you.
I did not experience that.
Yeah, so we picked this one up because a couple people suggested to just try something with marzipan in it. So I wasn't sure if there was something specific we should try, but this just looked good. It has the marzipan layer with chocolate, hazelnut, and walnut. I think I've had it before, but I just can't remember.
Very fancy
Wow.
packaging.
Reminds me of Ferrero Rocher.
Yeah, little gold nuggets.
So what is this brand? Niederreger? Lübeck? Oh yeah, they've got the name like stamped into the bottom of the nougat. That's pretty cool.
Give it away.
Yeah.
That's got alcohol in it.
That's straight disgusting.
We missed the with rum butter part on the package there. That tastes like rum.
I missed it. Let me be clear. Let me be clear. If someone here is to miss a detail in this relationship, it's 100% me, 100% of the time. I just looked at that walnut and I got really happy, and that's where it ended. That's gross. Sorry. Sorry, Germany, I don't like that.
Not a big rum fan.
We're not big alcohol drinkers. So, I am not a fair judge of this, to be honest. If I liked rum, I might have a different feeling about it. So we will try something again with marzipan down the road that does not have alcohol in it.
I have had like rum filled and wine filled chocolate stuff before, and I will say out of the ones that I have had, this is probably one of the better ones. It's not as strong.
Really?
Yeah. I've had some before that were like really strong when you bit into it.
Maybe if I had been expecting that when I bit into it, I'd have a different response too. That caught me so off guard right now.
Yeah, I definitely was not expecting it either because I missed that on the front there.
Yeah. This is not a fair test. We will come back to marzipan in the future.
Moving on. Nutella.
Yes.
Be ready.
This was the other one we know. This one's not a German brand, but that it is very popular in Germany. So we were told try Nutella stuff anyway. I was actually introduced to Nutella in the States by a German teacher because I actually did take a few years of German as a young kid, along with several years of French as well, which is really hard to retain when you can't use it very readily, but had a really great German teacher and he introduced us to Nutella. So I'm curious to see if it tastes the same here or if the States is a little different since what is allowed in our food and stuff is different.
Is this supposed to be the coffee one too?
I think it looks like it'd be good with coffee. I don't know if it was intended for that, but I'm gonna definitely try dipping it in it. All right, so it's got kind of a little like wafer shell with the Nutella in the center. So I'm gonna dip mine in the I keep saying chocolate, in the coffee. I'm gonna dip my chocolate in the coffee.
Dip your coffee in the chocolate?
You know, it's just my brain.
It tastes like the Ferrero Rocher. So like, I don't know what is in there that...
Hazelnut.
Is that what?
Nutella's like a hazelnut chocolate. That's delicious.
That is really good.
That's really, really, really yummy, and it was good in the coffee too.
I'm not gonna dip mine in tea.
Don't dip that in tea.
That'd be weird.
That would be weird. Very good though.
Yeah, I do like it.
I mean, there's really, other than the rum thing, which was just kind of an accident, everything's been really good. Last thing, Leibniz. And this is, we think, the traditional butter cakes. It says butter cakes, that's what we were going for. That's what we saw in the comments, is to try the traditional butter cakes. So I'm expecting this to be less sweet. You know, really it could be a tea or a coffee cake is how I interpreted it, or cookie, however you want to look at that. What is this snake about? It looks like a snake, like on a wheelie device. Maybe he's got a, what do you call those, like the segways? It looks like a snake on a Segway to me. These are a very light color. I was not expecting the color based on the picture on the front to be so light.
Yeah.
Were you?
No, I thought it'd be darker.
Yeah, I'm gonna dip it in the coffee. I think this is like a tea cookie, so I'd take a sip of your tea.
Should I dip it in the tea?
You can. It's a little bit like shortbread, but not totally. Not exactly like shortbread, a little different, but similar.
Very buttery. Reminds me of like Christmas cookies.
I think I like these. I like it for the most part, and then right at the end there's a little thing that, I don't know what the flavor is, and I'm picking up at the end.
I don't know, it tastes like a Christmas cookie to me. Yeah, I don't dislike it. I'm not like ecstatic about it.
With or without the tea?
It's actually pretty good dipped in the tea.
Yeah?
Yeah.
It definitely makes sense to me that this would be like alongside a drink.
I don't know, it's almost like a little dry on purpose.
Yeah,
I feel
definitely,
like, to be
definitely.
Like paired with some kind of liquid.
Yep, I agree with that. All right, let's talk about favorites. What was your favorite savory item?
Savory? I guess I would probably say these.
Me too.
No, you can't pick these.
Yes, I can.
I picked them first.
I picked them now. So these are the Funny Frisch Ungarisch chips. I agree, these are my favorite savory thing.
I feel like that was your favorite thing last time. You gotta pick something new.
Well, I like the Erdnusslaken a lot as well, but these are very different. Like this would take a little bit, I think, of getting used to, but they're really good.
I don't think anything here is healthy.
I mean, the apple Schorle might not be terrible for you. That's actually my favorite drink, was the apple Schorle.
What's the rating on that?
I don't know, and I don't need to know.
Okay.
What was your favorite drink?
I mean, you can't really compare.
Yeah, they're very different. I like all of them.
Yeah. I would say between the two like sodas, I would go with the Mezzo Mix. But on like a daily drinkable thing, I would go with the apple juice.
Same. Yeah, I think the apple Shorla is something I could be very addicted to drinking.
Yeah, I can see like we try not to like really keep a whole lot of like soda around the house or
Yeah.
anything. But I could definitely drink that apple juice
Yeah,
on the regular.
I agree. Sweet thing, I gotta say, for me, it's kind of a toss-up between the Merci with my coffee, although I feel like that's a coffee treat, so that's a little different than just a treat.
Man, these are pretty good for me.
Those are pretty good.
Yeah, I like these. This would be my top sweet guy today.
I actually like the little ice cream sandwiches too, but I think if I were gonna go for something more often, it would be something like this. These are the kind of things I tend to like munch on more. Same with chocolate. Like, I really like my dark chocolates, but even then it's like a bite or two. If I were gonna just sit and munch on something, this would be what would get dangerous.
Yeah. Good thing we bought the small pack. They had like a large pack. And I was like, I don't think we need the whole thing. So.
Yeah, definitely. But this was a lot of fun. Thank you so much to everyone for all the suggestions. You don't know how much it helps us out. It really helps narrow things down. And you are the experts on this, so you're the people we like to go to figure out what to try, what to do. And you know, we enjoy learning along the way as well, but this was a lot of fun getting to try your suggestions, and I think we were much more successful with them.
Yeah.
So definitely leave us more suggestions. I'm sure we'll do something else like this in the future. And we're gonna have a lot of content coming soon, so let us know below always what you enjoy seeing, what types of videos you like, what kind of foods you wanna see us try, places you wanna see us go. We are open to suggestions, and hopefully we're on the upswing here where you're gonna see a lot more videos more consistently now that we're kind of feeling a little better. So definitely give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. Thank you so much for watching, and we will see you in the next one. Bye guys.
Bye.